the Jackson Library, and I'm going to show you how to do our Tween Teen Craft for the Jackson County Library System for March, which is a rainbow stress ball. So if you get a craft kit from the library, and they're completely free, you just have to give us a call, which the phone numbers will be at the very end of this video. We will get you one of those kits, and then you can make your very own. So what you'll get is a bottle of water, a bag with water beads, and a clear balloon. So that's what you will have in your kit. So it's pretty simple this time, but we are going to start first by making these water beads actually get big enough to fill our balloon. So you are going to want to go and grab a bowl of some sort that you've got that you can empty your water beads into. And you're gonna have a little package like this. You might have a plastic container. Then you just empty it into your bowl. Get all of them out of here. And so it does not seem like much, but I promise they grow a lot once you get them in that water. So now that you've got your beads in there, and like I said, it doesn't look like much, but there are enough in there, I promise. You are going to make sure that you have water in here, and quite a bit, so it can absorb as much as possible. So you could just take it to a sink and make sure you get up like 3/4 of the way to your bowl. Like I said, you want quite a bit of water. I'm just gonna pour some in here. Okay. So I've got my water with the beads, and now I wait. While you're waiting, you can drink your bottle of water. We need the empty bottle for the next part of actually getting the beads inside of the balloon for our stress ball. So go ahead, drink your water. As you wait, you're gonna wait for about 6 hours, so you could definitely leave them overnight, or you could do this in the morning and then come back at night and actually make your stress ball. So in the meantime, leave this to sit and wait in a bowl, and if you come and check on them throughout, you'll see how much they grow. And then drink your water and come back in about 6 hours, and you'll be ready to do your stress ball. Okay, and now we are back to making our rainbow stress ball after you let these water beads sit for at least 6 hours, maybe overnight. And you can see they're a lot bigger than what we started with, and it really fills up that bowl. So maybe you thought there wouldn't be enough out of that tiny little package, but it makes a lot. And the other thing you're gonna need for this next part is your empty water bottle. So hopefully you drank your water, because we need it empty so we can fill up our stress ball. And then you're gonna need your clear balloon. So that's everything you need. You might want a paper towel to dry your hands because the water beads are all wet. And maybe another bowl, because when we drain, I'm going to drain into another bowl to make sure I don't have any that go down the sink, because we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go on to that next step of draining the extra water off of my water beads, because we don't need that in our stress ball. So I'm just going to kind of use my hand to strain it so we don't get all the water beads going. Like I said, I'm using another bowl, one because it's easier to do on the video, but then so I can rescue any water beads and they don't go down the drain. So we can grab those. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry my hands off here quick. Now we're gonna fill the bottle with these, and I'm gonna do it the slow way because I learned the lesson the hard way that these water beads will bounce all over the place. So when I tried this the first time, I thought I could just pour them in, be careful and slowly pour. Well, I was chasing water beads all over the place when I tried it that way. So we're just gonna use our hands here and slowly put them in, and you do it over the bowl, so if any of them pop out, they pop right back into all the other ones. So nice and easy here. It takes a little bit longer, but trust me, it actually saves you time in the long run because you're not running around searching for the bouncing water beads, and the clear ones are pretty tough to find because they just blend in. Gotta wait till the light hits them just right. See, I'm getting close here. Oh, I lost one of them. So you can see I wasn't kidding, they really just bounce all over the place if you let them. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is stretch our balloon, because that's what we are going to put on the top of this water bottle, and we're going to use the air in here to make all these beads go into our balloon. So that part is done. Dry off my hands again. Now I'm going to take the balloon and just stretch it out a little bit, get it ready. And you can stretch the big part of the balloon, but we're also going to stretch the small part here, because this is what's going to go over the top of the water bottle. So this is pretty standard. If you're making a stress ball of any type, this is kind of the standard procedure, is to use a water bottle and a balloon. Some other stuff you could use to make a stress ball is like some flour or cornstarch. Those work too. But since we are getting close to spring, I thought we would make it nice and colorful this time. So, got it nice and stretched here. Make it big. And then I'm going to place it over the top. And I'm going to make sure I get pretty far down because I don't want it to come off. See how it's starting off up there? And I make sure that I pull and get that down, so it is all the way down, all the way around, and isn't going to come off in the middle of me trying to put these water beads in, because then it'll be a total disaster with beads everywhere. So I've got that nice and attached. Now I'm gonna turn my bottle over, and I'm going to start from the very top and squeeze the air so they go in, and squeeze. We go down, almost there. I'm going to squeeze a little beyond when these get in so I can get some space in that neck where I can pinch and keep all the water beads in. Because if you would let go and not have that pinch, explosion of water beads. Okay, so I've got that little bit of air there that I can pinch, and I'm going to keep that held while I work on getting this balloon detached here. And if you have another person to help, that always makes it easier. But so I've got my little tail of the balloon. I'm going to stretch it around my finger and tie that. So there we go. Pull it tight and make sure it's extra secure. You can do that one more time. And there we go. You have a rainbow stress ball. And if you want to go one step further, you can cut off this tail. Make sure you're not cutting your knot. So you can grab some scissors and just cut on just the other side of that knot. Okay. You can see that's still there holding it tight. But now there's not all that tail hanging off there. And you can go ahead and squeeze away the stress of your day. So you've got this with you, and it's pretty fun to squeeze, and it's supposed to relieve all that stress. So that is the March kit for tweens and teens, so that's grades 5th through 12th. It's completely free and available at all 3 of our libraries. You'll see the phone number for them right at the end of this video, so you just give us a call, tell us you want one, and we'll schedule a time for you to get it. And it's completely free, so hope you give us a call, get one, and have some fun making your own rainbow stress ball. Bye!